Sebastian Vettel held on to the top time of anyone over all 8 days of pre-season testing in Spain, despite Ferrari being forced to end their final day prematurely midway through the afternoon on Friday. According to the team, the SF90 suffered an electrical issue shortly before the midway point that would take too long to track down and repair in time to get back out again. Red Bull also hit problems in the afternoon, with ongoing gearbox issues preventing Max Verstappen from getting out at all or adding a single lap to his morning tally. It fell to Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton to be the fastest runner in the afternoon with a time of 1:16.224, only marginally slower than Vettel and over 3/10 faster than his own teammate Valtteri Bottas's morning best. Pre-season test day 8 POS driver team time-lapse 1 Vettel Ferrari 1:16.221 110.2 Hamilton Mercedes 1:16.224 61.3 Bottas Mercedes 1:16.56 171 4 Hülkenberg Renault 1:16.843 51.5 KVYAT Toro Rosso 1:16.898 131.6 Sainz McLaren 1:16.913 134.7 Grosjean Haas 1:17.076 673.8 Ricciardo Renault 1:17.114 52.9 Raikkonen Alfa Romeo 1:17.239 132.10 Magnussen Haas 1:17.565 94.11 Verstappen Red Bull 1:17.709 29.12 Perez Racing Point 1:17.791 104.13 Kubica Williams 1:18.993 90 Earlier in the day, Vettel had set the fastest time of the test with a scintillating 1:16.221, a mere 100th better than the previous test benchmark recorded by his young Ferrari teammate Charles Leclerc on Thursday. While Vettel stayed in the cockpit for the final session at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, Bottas made way in the W10 after lunch for Hamilton. The only other driver changes over lunch were at Renault, where Nico Hülkenberg took over the wheel of the RS19 from Daniel Ricciardo, and at Haas, with Kevin Magnussen getting his turn in the VF19 after Romain Grosjean's morning stint. It was a quiet start to the proceedings, with a full thumb-twiddling 6 minutes elapsing before Sergio Perez and Robert Kubica finally headed out on track for Racing Point and Williams respectively. Thereafter the rest of the field gradually joined them in taking to the track. No one was looking to set any flying laps straight out of the gate. As has been the standard format this week, long-distance runs took precedence, with drivers focusing on racking up the miles and increasing the lap count in the time remaining. It is during this spell that Perez made his century for the day, a promising development for the team after hitherto somewhat disappointing mileage for Racing Point thus far. Hamilton's initial effort of the day clocked in at a modest 1:18.695, from which he gradually nibbled away over a full second during the course of his early stints. Eventually a move to the faster C4 compound saw him shoot up to second on the timing screens with just under 60 minutes remaining, a mere 0.03 of a second off Vettel's morning pace. A subsequent switch to the fastest C5 compound failed to deliver the extra edge required to put Hamilton at the top, so the Briton went back to longer runs, having proved his point. The news was not so good at Red Bull. The team found itself frustrated by a gearbox issue that kept Max Verstappen firmly sequestered in the garage, having already missed the final 2 hours of the morning run. Together with Pierre Gasly's accident on Thursday, it made for a disappointing end to Red Bull's test, which had otherwise shown promising pace and reliability in their new partnership with Honda. Ferrari also wrapped early, citing an electrical issue in Vettel's car which caused him to stop on track at turn 3 after 90 minutes and triggering a red flag for recovery. It meant the German driver had added only 42 laps to his tally after the lunch break. The team subsequently confirmed that the problem would take too much time to repair, so this is it for today. Among those who were still successfully running, there was a late flyer from Hülkenberg to put the Renault up to 4th place with a time of 1:16.843 ahead of Toro Rosso's Daniil Kvyat and McLaren's Carlos Sainz. The Spanish driver had put in the day's top lap count of 134, just 2 more than Alfa Romeo's Kimi Räikkönen and 3 greater than Kvyat. With the clock running out on testing, many drivers opted for a spell of pit stop practice as the sun dropped low in the sky. However, this was interrupted by a final red flag of the day as Magnussen came to a stop in the Haas in turn 4 with 15 minutes remaining, having already notched up a hardcore 94 laps since lunch at de Grosjean's morning 73 tours. Despite only 2 minutes remaining of the session, Hamilton, Hülkenberg and Kvyat nonetheless dutifully headed out when the track went green again, showing that every second really does count when it comes to preparing for a brand new season of F1. Gallery. The beautiful wives and girlfriends of F1 drivers keep up to date with all the F1 news via Facebook and Twitter.